Hi, everybody. Welcome to Thursdate with Erica. I am so excited to be on here with a fellow digital business owner. She is joining us all the way from England, and I am so excited to hear more about her story and her journey as a business owner. And we have Sandy here. Hi, Sandy. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well, thank you.
Awesome. And each week I come on my page and do a live interview of different digital business owners from all around the world. And this is just to show people the types of people that can do this digital business
Mhm.
and, kind of what prompted them to start their own digital business. And so, Sandy, could you just tell us a little bit about your background and why you were looking for something like this?
Oh, yes, definitely. Well, thank you so much for having me on here. It's such an honor. So I've been a business owner for a year and 2 months, and it's been a fantastic journey. So my background is I have a degree in business and a minor in marketing, and I also went to advertising school for a year.
Wow.
So when I saw uh, the ad about starting this digital business, I knew it was a perfect fit for me because of my experience in the past. I'm also an English teacher. I teach English as a foreign language and as a second language to students from all over the world. And in fact, I've lived in different parts of the world teaching English, such as China, Turkey, Italy, Spain, and Vietnam.
Oh, that is so awesome. I was gonna say, I'm like, you live in England, but you don't have like the British accent. So
Yep.
where are you originally from?
So my parents immigrated from Central America. I was born in Texas, and I grew up in Washington, D.C., which is the capital of the United States. But I met my husband in China, in Shanghai, teaching English. He was my boss. So we decided to spend some time in England. And in the next couple years, we're going to move to the United States.
Oh, that's so awesome. Well, that is exciting. Is he originally from England then?
Yes.
Oh, that's so great. And yeah, like you're well traveled. We've spoken before and
Yeah.
so we're kind of have the same thing where we've moved in different places and lived in different places. So that's pretty
Exactly.
awesome. That's so great. Now, why were you like that career seems really good, right? Teaching English and traveling. What made you like why were you looking for something else?
Well, Erica, so I mentioned that my parents are immigrants, and if you're watching and if you're an immigrant yourself, I'm sure that you can relate. My parents worked multiple jobs. I never got to see my parents, and you're a single mom and you wanted to be there for your children's concerts and be there when they got home. And I didn't have that privilege of coming home to my parents. My parents maybe twice they attended one of my musical concerts. I played the clarinet while I was growing up. And so my mom came home late at night. My dad was out the door in the morning. And when I was expecting, I knew that I wanted for my children to know that I was here, that they had parents to come home to, not an empty house. And that motivated me to look into becoming a digital business owner.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
I totally understand, right? Like my mom and I moved from the Philippines to Canada when I was 12 years old, and so I understand how you felt as a child growing up, right? Like yeah, she worked long hours. It was just the two of us, and so I had that same feeling. I wanted to be there for my kids and um, I also played a musical instrument growing up. I tried the clarinet, but then I stuck with the flute and saxophone. So
All right.
yeah, but yeah, that's awesome. Like, so you said that when you were expecting, you looked you're looking for an opportunity like this. Now, so I assume you've got your baby already.
Oh yes, well now they're big.
Yes.
Um, so Poppy is 5 and Zebby is 3.
Oh, that is so precious. That's awesome. Now, so it seems like you've been looking for something for a while. Did you try other kind of online businesses or anything like that?
Yes, yes. So when I was expecting my second, I looked into selling on Amazon. And Erica, I almost paid $3,000 for a course
Yeah.
on how to become a successful Amazon seller. And my husband's like, wait, wait.
Hold on.
Yeah, because I was ready. I was prepared to be successful and invest all this money. He's like, maybe there are other options out there. Let's just hold on. I was disappointed at first
Hmm.
that he wasn't as keen. But when I came across this digital business, it was a better fit than becoming a seller on Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great, right? So it was like a blessing in disguise that he was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. But yeah, and I think that's so true. Like sometimes you think a door closes, an opportunity closes and you're not able to do it, but then a better opportunity comes along, right? I've seen that so many times in my life as well. So what was it that made this specific business a better fit for you and your family?
Well, first of all, it was no inventory. So when I did my research, because when you become a business owner, you really got to read, you really got to do the research, make sure that you're able to be successful in the business. So I had to keep inventory. And then I always had to keep getting samples from China, always finding for the next best selling item.
Yeah.
And once I looked deeper into it got complicated having relationships with manufacturers and distributors that I didn't know, and I didn't speak Chinese, and some of them were in India, but I have no knowledge of commerce really. So when I came across this business, I love the fact there was no inventory, no selling it, no selling anything. And for me, it was so important, the flexibility.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
have friends, that do that, the Amazon selling, and it's like she's always trying to find like the good deals on products here and then selling them and sending them to Amazon. I'm like, that seems like so much work.
it
So
is.
yes, and then like
Yeah.
for you to try to contact manufacturers all over the world and to get the best price for something so that you can actually make money, like yeah, that does sound like a lot.
Yeah, and the expense of it. So I mean, you do get a discount if you buy a certain amount of products, but we're not talking about $3,000. We're talking about up to $10,000 for every single batch that you can sell on Amazon. And at the end of the day, it's not something that I wanted to invest my time and energy in.
Yeah, exactly. And the whole point of you looking for another business was to be there for your kids, and that
Mhm.
will definitely be taking up your time, instead of making, memorable family moments. You are trying to deal with all these other people in all different time zones and languages to find the next best thing. Yeah, so
Mhm.
I definitely understand that. Yeah. Now, you said that your background was in advertising and marketing. Now,
Yeah.
I'm has that helped you a lot in this business and having that knowledge?
Yes, definitely. Well, not only has it helped me, but I enjoy
Yeah.
creating content. I love researching. Well, I'm a teacher as well, so I love making my posts as educational as possible. And I love also designing,
Yeah. Right.
using different colors, different images. And so, but I got my degree in marketing. We're talking about 12 years ago. And yes, I am using some of the skills that I learned in my degree, but I've never done digital marketing before. So I definitely had to take the time to learn more about content creation and what the Facebook algorithm likes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But at least you had some background, right? Know kind of what um attracts people. But do you think that that is a necessary skill for somebody to start their own digital business? Say somebody who's never been into marketing or advertising or even like business, right? Like never studied business. Are these skills necessary to start our digital business platform?
You know what? You don't need to possess these skills. Erika and I were just talking before, and these skills can be learned.
Mhm.
And our training that we provide teaches you all about the Facebook algorithm and digital marketing and what to post, how many times to post. And there's so much information. It's really like getting a whole new degree.
Yeah, it is. But
So as long as you're coachable and you're willing to learn and you're motivated, there's no reason why anyone can't do this business.
exactly, yeah, right. Like and the beautiful thing about our training is you can do it when you have free time, at your own pace. If there's a concept that you're not quite understanding, then you could always just, it's video based, so you can just pause the video, rewind, rewatch that section as many times as you want until it um gets solidified in your brain, like, and understand the concept.
Mhm.
But you also have the support of your mentor and your coach throughout your journey. And so if there is still a question and you're still not understanding it, you do have support to reach out to and ask your questions, and then they'll help you along the way. And so I think that's great. Yeah.
Mhm. Exactly.
Yeah, thank you
I
so
love this
much.
business.
Yeah, it's so great, right? Now, as a teacher, what have you, like, what do you love the most about your business and relating to your, as a teacher?
Oh, yes, definitely. So I would love to build a big team with teachers because I think teachers make incredible business owners for a few reasons. I'll just touch on upon a few. Um, Mentors and teachers have so much in common.
Hmm.
So as a teacher, we know that we have to treat students individually. And that's exactly how we have to treat other digital business owners. People move and progress at different rates, different speeds, different students learn differently. And that's the great thing, is that teachers already have that experience
Yeah.
on how to treat students and what kind of homework to give them and what's going to motivate them, what kind of learner they are. And it's the same thing as mentoring other people. And the second thing is teachers, we consider ourselves, well, we love to inspire other people. We want our students to learn and to love learning. And that's what digital business owners do. We want for people to love to learn so they can teach it to other people.
Yeah,
And
that's great. Yeah. And I, and it's so true, right? Like teachers already have that background of, trying to turn like maybe a complex concept and make it simple depending on who they're
yes,
to. And so I love what you said, and also, treating each individual different because everybody has different learning styles. And so
mhm,
I think, yeah, that for sure is a transferable skill from teaching and becoming a digital business owner. That's,
yes, yes.
thank you so much. Now, if is there anything that you would like to advise our viewers today if, you know, they've been looking for something but not quite sure if they wanted to do this, is there anything that you would like to tell them?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I have so much to say, Erica.
Go
So
on.
one of the things that when I became a digital business owner, I really made it my business to read a lot. Because I have tried other businesses in the past, and so when I was in my 20s though, and I worked for some cosmetic companies, and you know how that goes. It's not sustainable buying products all the time. And so when you come into this business, it's so important you have to love to learn.
Mhm.
Well, also because you need it for it to be successful, but also the internet changes all the time. New apps are coming out. I mean, Facebook has changed its name, and they're coming up with a
Exactly.
new product, and now we have Clubhouse. It's changing all the time, and it's so important that you stay on top of these trends so you can share it and grow your business. So loving to read, loving to teach other people. Those are really, really vital things to possess to be successful in this digital business. So if you like those two things, this really could work for you.
Yeah, awesome. Now, how can they join? How can they learn more?
Oh, it's so easy. So you go onto Erika's website, um, and she can share that with you in a moment. You go to her website and you type in your email address, and she'll send you a link. And you click on the link, and it takes you straight to the complimentary webinar, which is 90 minutes. And it's no obligation. And it just teaches you a little bit about the business and what it can do, how it works, how you use social media. And the second step is mentioned at the end. And that's completely up to you whether you want to take that second step. And that's how you get started. That's it.
Exactly, right? Easy peasy, and it's complimentary, so there's no risk at all. And really, you're just gaining knowledge. So again, if you love to learn and want to learn more, then that's the perfect way to get started.
Mhm.
Well, thank you
Exactly.
so much, Sandy. It's been such a pleasure getting to know you better and learning about your background and how your journey has been as a digital business owner. I hope everybody that's watching um, have found some, golden nuggets in our chat. And I
Yes,
hope
I
you
hope so.
guys, yeah, and I hope you guys join us again next week on Thursday with Erica. And, comment down below. Let us know where you're watching us from. If you have any questions, again, you can comment down below or reach out to me and private message me, or just directly check out my website. But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Sandy, for accepting my invitation. It was a little tricky trying to find a time for us to get together, being 7 hours apart, but I'm
I
glad we were
know.
able to make it work.
No, thank you so much for having me on.
Awesome. Well, I hope the rest of you enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you again next week on Thursday with Erica. Bye now.